Crap. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to the store and we're going to go get some new equipment for videography and photography and stuff like that. So one of the things I do like to do kind of on the side is do take pictures, you know, aside from, you know, YouTube stuff. So I did have my little external mic is broken, so we're going to fix that today, and then we're also going to go get another camera. So in addition to that, we're also going to cover pretty much everything that I do use to make YouTube videos and stuff like that, and you know, my little homework projects that I do on the side. I'm going to show you every little piece of equipment that I do use, and hopefully it'll help you guys out. So if you're budget shopping, anything like that, you know, definitely stick around, keep watching, and we're going to cover all of it. Yeah, we need some gas. So first off, I hope that you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. And we are on our way to a special place that is, of course, Fort Campbell. And they do have a new camera in stock. They got one left, so I got to get there quick because my luck, somebody will buy it. At the PX. And, you know, the PX is a wonderful place. You know, they always give you, you know, great deals and stuff like that. No. But in this case, it is a good deal. I've been doing a lot of research and stuff like that on what I'm about to go pick up, and it is very expensive. So right now I do have you on a Canon SL2, and it's fairly decent. It's a good camera. I think that for 90% of the people, you guys out there that would like to pick up a DSLR to go film with, the SL2 is going to fit into your budget there, and it's going to give you excellent options and full control over your videos and stuff like that. So right now I have you in auto, which sucks because I'm actually filming off of the internal audio in the camera, and I hate it. But that other microphone broke, so I've got to wait on UPS to deliver a package from Amazon today, and hopefully it will be there when I get back. And love Amazon. Love Amazon. But before we arrive at our destination to go spend some money, you know, you don't need anything crazy fancy. You know, I just want to get that out there. You don't need anything crazy fancy to film YouTube videos. You just really don't. You know, most people use GoPros and they do just fine, and I still use one of them. But ever since I went to DSLR, well, once you go to DSLR, you will not go back. You know, you may use a combination between GoPros and DSLR, but you know, or mirrorless. You know, any kind of, once you go to a real camera, you're not going to go film off a GoPro again, because the picture quality is just so awesome, and you have so much control over what you're filming. And I'm no expert, but I do like to learn, and you know, these DSLRs do help. And then lenses, you know, different lenses and stuff like that are going to be your bread and butter, even more so than the camera is itself. But some of the other things that I do use, especially when you're filming with DSLR, you know, you have your different tripod mounts, or tripods and mounts, and then when you get into the car, because it's such a bigger camera, you know, you do have to upgrade, you know, a lot of the mounts that you do use. So I'm using a big old fat GECKO mount with the 3 connection pieces, 3 suction cups, and it's nice because you can actually split one of those off too, because using 3 can sometimes be a chore when you're putting in the car. But if you just get the one that's just a double sticky, it holds, you know, your camera really well. It's solid, it's awesome. I recommend it. Go buy one. And we don't really need to talk about GoPro that much. GoPros have their place, they're awesome, And when it comes to accessories and mounting options, the sky is the limit. Enough said. Big money. But got the last one, so lucky me, I guess. Alright, so what we have here is a TAKSTAR mic, external mic. So anytime you are on a DSLR, you should be using some kind of external microphone. So it comes with, you know, your wind muff here and of course your microphone. So this guy here has 0, +20, and -10 decibels. And it does the job very, very well. I've been using it for a little while. It is the TAKSTAR SGC 698, and it does really well. And here it's got a rubber seal in there that allows it to vibrate back and forth so that it doesn't pick up any, you know, kind of crazy knocking sound or anything like that. My issue is that, you know, it's come loose here, and this also vibrates, and it should not do that. So I don't know how it happened. I guess it just got banged around. It is cheap. This is about, I think, 40 bucks on Amazon, something like that. Sound quality is very, very good. So I've been filming with this for quite a while, and you know, I've gotten my use out of it. So what we have here, UPS has just dropped it off. And by the way, I have you on a lavalier microphone, a little $20 mic. I'll link it down in the description. And I bought it off of Amazon, and it does really well as well. So I don't need that anymore. Instructions, don't need that crap. So I don't use this lavalier all the time. You know, just sometimes. It's definitely easier when you have something like this. So this is pretty nice. This is, of course, the Movo. It is the VXR10GY, and all of the YouTube reviews and stuff like that on, you know, this compared to like the Rode Video Mic Goes and stuff like that, these always came out to be superior, and these are around 40-50 bucks on Amazon as well. So let's take a look at it. So your wind muff here is definitely improved. It is more spongy. This is just, you know, whatever, it's flexible. So you got some foam inside here, which is good. It's pretty thick. It should do the job really well. And then of course you have your hot shoe mount here, and this is plastic and flexible, and it should take a little bit more abuse. And then you have your power cords here, one for a smartphone and then one for your DSLR, and then of course the microphone itself. What's great about this is, you know, it's pretty directional. It's like a short little boom mic, and you can plug it, you know, in and out here, like so, and then into your camera. And you know, the glorious thing about this really is that, you know, you can mount this in different ways, and it runs off of your camera batteries. So while that's a good and a bad thing, you know, I can't tell you how many times that I've actually picked up the camera to film something and I forgot to, you know, turn this thing on, or I got done filming and I forgot to turn it off. And this thing here takes these style batteries in there. So you have to replace them every so often, no big deal. But this I will never have to buy batteries with, and the sound, you know, sound should be superior to, you know, what that is. So what we're going to do now is a blind test with both of these, and we'll see how it sounds. All right, this is the first microphone audio test, 1 and 2. Okay, same levels, haven't changed anything, and this is the other microphone. So could you tell a difference in the audio? So the first one was the broken one, and if you listen closely, you can actually hear it rattling around. And then the second one was the Movo. Okay, I got you back on the lavalier, so hopefully we can pick up a sound difference between those two. And this is the new camera. So pretty cool. We're doing 2 unboxings. So you have a charger, have 1 battery, strap, 1 of the kit lenses. So this guy here is a 18 to 135, and it is a, let's see here. You can probably pick that up right there. It's your normal kit lens. Okay, and yeah, it's pretty solid. should help quite a bit. You know, it's nice it came with a kit lens. I was originally looking for just the body, but you know, it's nice that it came with it. All right, Canon 80D. This is pretty much the standard. If you benchmark a bunch of these different DSLR cameras, especially when it comes to like video, you know, Canon pretty much wins. And without dropping, you know, $2,000–3,000 in a camera, you know, for just a body, this is it's pretty good for a crop sensor. Big differences between like this guy here and the SL2 that I'm using. One is, the big one really is your autofocus. So you have 45, man, I can't get this thing on. So you have 45 points of autofocus inside of this camera. Your viewfinder is a 100%. The layout's pretty much the same. And you know, the screens flip out like that. And another cool thing is that it has your regular mic inputs, and it also has inputs for headphones. So you can actually listen to headphones while you're recording, so you can keep tabs on your audio levels. And it has all your regular controls. It's pretty simple layout. It is a much bigger camera, and it does weigh a little bit more. There's about another, I think, half a pound difference between the two. The SL2 comes in right around about a pound, and then this guy is like 1.6. So, and then it just, you know, they've got the screen here that makes it easier to see what you're doing. So this is definitely a step up above the SL2. And also, a nice thing about it is it does have a bigger and better battery. Now that's important too, because while I've been filming with the SL2, it lasts quite a good little while. I've got like 3 batteries, but you know, per charge, this battery will last longer. And then you also have the option to run like a battery grip or something underneath, but you are adding a bit of heft, you know, upgrading to something like this. So, but this should be a really nice piece of kit. Okay, so as I get this guy set up here, you come over here. So I talked about the inputs, and this is important because if you turn the camera back and forth as you're filming cars, you're filming whatever, you're filming a landscape, and then you film yourself, the other camera, which I'm filming on right now, won't flip like this because it hits your external mic as it goes in. But with this one, you don't have that problem. So your mic input there, so you can flip the screen and it will articulate without interference of this cord here. So pretty awesome stuff, very important. It's also weather sealed, so it's dust and water resistant, whereas the other camera absolutely was not. I wouldn't want to risk it. You know, I took a beach vacation here recently. Go check out that video. And you know, I was kind of afraid to get close to the water, you know, just because it's expensive and you don't want to get it wet. But with this, you know, you're not going to be worried as much. So this is pretty awesome. So, and again, like we talked about earlier, your GoPros. So you have a GoPro Hero 5 Black. It's pretty much a workhorse. You know, it's ruggedized. You can drop it, you can throw it around, do whatever. And they come with a bunch of different mounts and stuff like that. So this is a GoPro mount. And then you got some aftermarket stuff there, which is really cheap. You can get off of Amazon, because I love Amazon, good stuff. And you have all your different mics or mounts. And you know, they come with quite a bit. So you can really do whatever you want to with these things. And it does not come with this grease. But anyway, tons of stuff, and you can do head straps and all that. So you guys are very familiar with it, but this is part of the arsenal that I have when it comes to filmmaking. So another piece of kit is, of course, some kind of, you know, tripod. And I actually have a couple of these. And this one here is nice because it folds up pretty tightly. You can throw it in a backpack or your car. This is the Sunpack Travelite Pro. And this head comes off, which I can use it on my slider, which I'm about to show you. But you have tons of adjustability here. You know, it gets pretty high. It's you know, between like, I think about 65 inches, somewhere in that ballpark. So it's you know, it's pretty tall. It's about as tall as I am, and it does the job really well. So another piece of kit that I've got is this slider. And this is kind of one of those essential things that you really kind of need to get some of those low shots, those rolling shots that really can spice up your videos. And you don't have to really go crazy with it. I'll link, you know, I'll link everything down below in the description. But this has got like this fake carbon fiber stuff. It's definitely not real. But you got to be careful with some of these because, you know, they tend to snag up as they go back and forth. Now I got lucky with this one, and this is just the way that it works. It goes back and forth, and then you can tighten it up, and it's got these, you know, these turn really nice here. So lots of different mounts, you know, here and there, everywhere. So all of this is adjustable. This slider here was about, I think it was right around $100, so definitely did not break the bank, and you know, you can use it all the time. It's compact enough that you could put it in a big bag or in your trunk or anything like that. So, and it doesn't break the bank, you know, so for you budget filmmaking, definitely something you might want to consider. So your first and best piece of equipment is an iPhone or whatever you have. You know, these days they generally shoot 4K video. You know, they do really, really well. You can film in 4K, 1080p, whatever you want. They do slow-mo, everything. You know, it's easy to take video. It's convenient. You always have it on you. You know, you guys are using this stuff for like Instagram posts and Facebook and everything else too. But if you ever need to film something in a hurry, this is going to be your go-to device. All right, guys. So that pretty much wraps it up. Oh, I forgot about this one most important thing, the lens that I'm filming on right now. So it is a 10 through 18 millimeter. It's very wide. It's not a really fast lens, you know, it's 4.5 to 5.6, but you know, I'm at 10 millimeters right now and it goes to 18. So, you know, right here is kind of what your normal kit lenses would look like on most cameras, you know, being 18 to whatever, but this one goes all the way to 10. So that way I can really hold it out and you can see everything behind me. It's awesome. You know, you do have some kind of warping around the edges when you're full wide, but when you come in, you know, that all goes away. Also, real quick before I let you go, I'm gonna go wash the car and stuff like that because it's turning into a really pretty day. So the new mic that I got, the external mic, I do want to say thank you to you. Hopefully you're watching this. I'm probably gonna leave your name out of it, you know, just leave you anonymous because I don't know if you want it public or not. But I did have one of my followers donate some money. It wasn't a whole lot, but it doesn't matter what, you know, what it was. And I told him basically that it was going to go towards the channel because that's what he intended it, you know, to go towards. So I have a separate account that it all goes to, and that allowed me to purchase, you know, that new external mic because the other one had pretty much broke the same day that he got in contact with me, which is really cool. But you know, I'm certainly not the kind of person to ask for donations and stuff like that, but it was really, really neat, you know, to have one of you guys reach out to me and, you know, you want to see the channel grow and all of that. So I thought it was really, really cool. And I want to say thank you. Thank you very much. So other than that though, I do hope that you found this video to be educational, and that's just kind of a, you know, a glimpse at some of the stuff that I do use. And above all, you know, education. So learn how to use whatever you're using. Doesn't matter if it's a cell phone, GoPro, or, you know, low-level DSLRs, or even high-end. You know, just get to know your equipment, and then, you know, I'm still learning too, but that's why we're doing it together. But I will see you guys next time. If you're new to this channel, you made it through this entire video, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you later.